It's Joyce with MommyTalkShow.com. This is my Wordful Wednesday post, and I wanted to point out just a few things that I've noticed in the media recently and even going back to last year that relate to bashing moms in the media. The first one that I noticed last week, my friend Alex sent this to me, was a post on Mail Online where a mom said that having her children was the biggest regret of her life. Her name is Isabella Dutton, and she went on and they even showed pictures of her two children who are now grown, but she talked about just not having the mothering feelings. She didn't blame it on postpartum depression. She just thought that her children were selfish and took a lot from her life, and that was her opinion. Now, I didn't agree with it. I may not even have liked it, but that's her opinion about her life and her children. She's still married, happily married, but the backlash that I saw on other blogs and other newspapers and other online sources was amazing. First of all, I didn't think this woman really needed to say it, and this goes along to what the end of my point is going to be, so just hold on for that. Second person that I saw getting bashed in the media, who I saw also on Good Morning America defending herself, was Gwyneth Paltrow. Somehow it got out that people thought she was not feeding her children, or she has these huge dietary restrictions on her children and all these things, and she had to go online, go on GMA, defend herself and say, yes, my children eat macaroni and cheese. Yes, my children eat Oreo cookies. Her son has a gluten issue, so they do adjust his diet accordingly. Why anybody cared about that or thought to bash her, I don't know. And then one of the most infamous mom bashings was last year, this cover of Time magazine, the mom breastfeeding her 3-year-old, I'm sure he's 4 by now. But the point was, this Time magazine article was about Dr. Sears and attachment parenting, and she became the person who got bashed. I saw several stories on her, talking to her husband, and featuring not just this child, but she has another adopted child. And I say all this to say, I honestly believe that a lot of these controversial or extreme mom things are only pointed out for advertising dollars, to get people to click, to get people to comment, to go on rants, to write about it. And I really don't respect it. I think there are a lot of ways to inform moms and give them certain options and things like that, but not to just jar them and throw this in your face and make you react and make you have something to say, or put up someone like Gwyneth Paltrow and make you want to not like her or bash her and things like that. And I just wish that we as moms would not get caught up in this and be a little bit more discerning as to what we see in the media and why it's there. And I can say that. I worked in TV news for almost 20 years, and I know that a lot of it, unfortunately, is for shock value. And for some reason, right now, motherhood seems to be the thing that, I hate to say the media, but blogs, online news, morning news shows are all jumping on the bandwagon. Let's show an extreme mom. Let's show someone who's really different and wait for, what's going to happen. And I don't know, maybe I'm an extreme mom. Maybe someone might think that I'm weird or crazy because I asked my 3-year-old to write my name, and he wrote it. Joyce. He wrote Joyce. I posted it on Facebook. Maybe I'm an extreme mom because he can read, or because he also wrote a sentence. He wrote, I am a boy. I did not prompt him or anything. He wrote it on his own. Tell me, do you think these women are extreme moms? Do you think they deserve some of the backlash or comments that they've gotten? My issue is, if they're involved with their own children and not inflicting their thoughts on your children, why do you care? Why do I care that she's breastfeeding her 3-year-old? As long as she doesn't breastfeed my kid, I don't have a problem with it. So I'd love to hear your take. I'd love to read your comments. And if you want to hear my take on other extreme things, you can go to MommyTalkShow.com and click the category for Morning Josephine. Take care.